Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today we have more WWE 2K19 news and rumours. These are of course coming through King Mo, and a lot of you have been out there saying, why is King Mo so reliable? Is he reliable? A lot of people say that he talks a lot of rubbish, but to be honest with you, there has been a lot of things that he has called correctly over the years, and he's not going to get everything. Plans change over the years, plans change throughout a marketing period, plans change through development, so he's reporting what he's getting from another account called Erudite 2K, so there is a little bit of a overlap there as to what actually is coming out and what isn't, and what they're developing and what they aren't developing. The good news is that this year, from what I have seen so far and what I have seen in his rumours that will be released before they've actually happened, even things like the $1 Million Challenge, he actually released the fact that that would be happening a couple of days before that it was announced, and nobody else would have known that, that's actually quite big, because 2K really wanted to keep this one under wraps, and to be honest with you, having a leak like that was quite a major one, so keep your eyes on him. I'm not saying it's 100% correct all the time, I'm saying that this is a rumour until it's completely proven 100%, but until then, let's jump into what we have so far from him. Starting off with an easy one, somebody's asking, doesn't know if you'll respond or not, but did Oni Lorcan and Danny Birch get scanned for WWE 2K19? Now, King Mo has replied saying, just see Oni at the moment, not much listed on him being included in-game yet, which of course leads us to know that Danny Birch may or may not have been scanned for WWE 2K19, but Oni has. So Oni Lorcan could possibly be in WWE 2K19 as part of the NXT roster. Now, it'd be a massive shame if they didn't obviously have Danny Birch with him as well, as a fantastic tag team as they are, but if we only get one, I will take one rather than both of them if the option isn't there for us to have both of them, which is a damn shame. Once again, Danny Birch is a ridiculous talent, and he is absolutely fantastic in the ring, hard-hitting and very physical. Oni is exactly the same, and that's where these two owned each other, and they learned to basically get along because they were both very similar in their style, so I'm very appreciative that hopefully Oni will be in WWE 2K19, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. The next update on this one is somebody's asked King Mo if there are any updates for Randy Orton in WWE 2K19. Will the light flashing finally be in sync with his music this year? And King Mo has come back saying there's nothing on his lighting just yet, but they've made two models of him for some reason, an accurate one which is now in the current build, and a backup one that's been set aside with a 2K designed mock-up of his tattoos. Now, this is more than likely referring to the ongoing court battle that is currently going on between 2K and Randy Orton's tattoo artist. I did speak about this in a previous video, and the fact that she is currently suing them for use of her artistic works. This is obviously still very much up in the air, and 2K and WWE have filed a motion to have this dismissed in court, but hopefully if they do get it done, then we will see a normal Randy Orton in WWE 2K19, but it appears that 2K have decided to make a backup with mock-up 2K version tattoos in there, so we may not get the fully realistic rendered tattoos of Randy Orton in this year if this court battle is still going on. They are looking to have this completely finished and finalized before this goes live, because nobody needs WWE 2K19 with Randy Orton and his tattoos not being in there properly, all because a tattoo artist seemed to go a little bit overboard with her claims, and it just seems a bit strange. As far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, if you get a tattoo on your body, that tattoo belongs to you now. Regardless of the artistic works of what it is, you've paid the tattoo artist to have something tattooed on you that belongs to you now. It's on your skin, you have the rights as to whether or not people can take photos. Otherwise, anybody who takes a photo of you and decides, you know what, that's going to be a good looking photo, I may hang that up in an art gallery and sell it. Does that mean that you have to pay the tattoo artist for the tattoo rights that you are displaying in a photograph and that are selling later on at a later date? That seems crazy to me, just absolutely insane. They're certainly not making money off her tattoos itself. He is the person they're making the tattoos and the licensing off. It doesn't, I don't know. It's just crazy. That's just me anyway. Let's move on to the next bit of news for WWE 2K19. The next one, somebody has asked if there are any commentary improvements in WWE 2K19, and King Mo has said yes, but there's nothing too major. It's been more of a focus than last year, as their audio dev time for 18 was mostly spent on replacing and re-recording lines with the new announcers, so it seems like we're going to get some updates on there, but not massive ones. We may get some bits and bobs here and there, and hopefully we'll see something pretty good this year, maybe some updated lines referring to other things. As I said, there have been references and recordings down to people mentioning the Mixed Max challenge before and other different moves and modes and things like that, so hopefully this year we'll get some decent updates on the actual commentary and they'll mention more, and maybe they'll have some more lines in there. We'll hopefully have to see, but I'm looking forward to some more updates to the commentary this year, because last year it did get very repetitive very quickly, even though there were little Easter eggs in there and, you know, little things that you could go, you know what, I haven't heard that before because I haven't played with that character before. It's cool that they have those in, but really the variance in lines needs to be much more, because we are all used to playing a WWE game with as much commentary as possible, but when you have the gameplay that you have, hopefully you have some awesome lines to go with it. And of course we've seen them in the commentary booth, we've seen them, Corey's been recording more lines, we've seen Baron Corbin recording audio as well for 2K, so we'll have to wait and see what that actually relates to, but hopefully it'll be something really cool for this new mode that they're talking about for the $1 Million Challenge. We'll have to see, so I can't wait to see what this one is. Let's move on to the next rumour though. The next one on here is somebody's asked, is there a lot to see what the collector's edition brings? And King Mo has said yes, an elaborate never say never themed reveal for it is next and is being prepared to be sent to the select retailers hosting the edition. The packaging art for it looks pretty cool. So from what we know from this, the collector's edition is next up to be revealed in the WWE 2K19 reveals. So I'm really excited to see who it is this year. Of course there are rumours that it could be Daniel Bryan, because he is one of the ultimate people that you'd say never to for him coming back to a WWE ring. But of course there are other people as well, such as Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker and people like that. There's a lot of different people who could be in this as the never say never, but I am gunning and I'm thinking that it's going to be Daniel Bryan this year, as he would be the perfect person to have never say never as the packaging for the collector's edition. I mean, if you really think about it, you know, there are very few people who would really dominate that side of things for. Daniel Bryan is the perfect candidate for it because of everything that he went through, and I would just be absolutely psyched to see that. There are also the rumours, of course, that he is supposed to be having a showcase mode built around him. That would also make complete sense if you're going to get a collector's edition of him as well, that they have a story mode focused around the rise of Daniel Bryan and the Yes movement. It all just makes complete sense if you put it into a nice, neat little package as it is. Or the alternative, of course, is that it's just going to be something that maybe we didn't expect. Maybe it could be a completely never say never, and it could feature a Road to WrestleMania for each and every single person on this. So we'll just have to see how that fares for this year. I am very excited to find out what happens with it, and I'm sure you guys are just as excited as I am to find out what the collector's edition is this year, so you can gauge whether or not you're going to buy it, because of course last year it was John Cena, and for me it didn't do anything. I wasn't really a big fan of what they were offering in it. I wasn't a big fan of a Mattel toy. I preferred the statue of Finn Balor in a couple of years ago, so that was good for me. I really like that edition, that special edition, but this one needs to be just as good as that one and not a toy this year, so hopefully we'll see something pretty damn cool. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll leave you until the next video.
Pre-order the deluxe edition and play 4 days early.